This your boy KUR, you already know what it is, Young 7'9", and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Let's get it.
No question, I got the bars, I be flaming. No question, I'm going hard. This for Jamie, I think about Coop and how he be on Tanny. No question, this shit.
All right, today we got KUR jumping
You
off
already
the
know what
porch
it
with
is.
us today.
Hell yeah.
How you feeling today, gang?
Can't call it.
Man,
Chilling.
for sure.
Hell yeah.
We appreciate you stopping through Atlanta with us today, man.
Hell yeah, likewise. Appreciate you having me, bro.
For sure, man. So what you out here working on in the city?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit, like, this Atlanta shit was kind of different for me, cause like, I like being in the city so much type shit, and I like to record and just be on my own type tip. I ain't even want to really come type shit, keep it being, like, I ain't even want to come.
For sure.
But like after my first day, like, shit just started picking up. I'm like, damn, this where bro kept telling me this where we belong. I'm like, all right, bet. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Shit start picking up. I start meeting different people. Sure. Just gotta get out my comfort zone, cause I like what I like. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And if I don't like trying new food, new nothing. Like I kind of like what I like. You feel what I'm saying? So I be kind of like on the tip, like if I ain't already get like on it, I don't be trying to get on it type shit. Like you see what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
For real, for real.
Why do you feel that is that you're not taking a liking to want to try new things?
I don't know, like I got like a repetitive type life, like you feel what I'm saying? Like I eat the same shit every day, same time type shit, you feel what I'm saying? Come out the crib, same time. Like you feel what I'm saying? All my moves be like kind of repetitive for real. So like, I think that's why it be kind of hard for real. But then like as you move around and you do shit, it just be like, you start to see like, man, I can switch this shit up.
For sure. How would you describe growing up in Philly, man?
Shit. I could probably tell you like 10 different, you feel what I'm saying, type shit, but I say, like I feel like Philly changing so much, like, cause when I first came out, it was kind of different. Like I've been in this shit for a little minute, so like when I first came out, it was different versus how it is now, like, you feel what I'm saying, like.
When you had first came out, like the spotlight was fresh on the new Philly.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Now that shit be kind of like, it just be a lot going on type shit, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, but like coming up, like, it always been competitive. Like everybody trying to prove they the hottest nigga out type shit. So that's the vibe like I always got from it. Like everybody competitive, everybody trying to outdo the next motherfucker. Instead of outdoing the next motherfucker, it's like, no, I'm trying to outdo this motherfucker that's right next to me type shit, you feel what I'm saying? So that's like Philly for you, for real.
So being that you are like, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning of the spotlight era from Philly after like Meek and shit, you know what I'm saying? How would you describe like the different eras that's coming out of Philly right now?
All right, so like when I came out, like I ain't never hearing no drill rap type shit. So like all of that, well, I ain't gonna lie, like it was that, but it wasn't where I was from. You feel what I'm saying? That was from a whole different end. So like I feel like now, like when I came out, and this was 10 years ago type shit, like motherfuckers was rapping, spitting type shit. And then you look at it now, it's like everybody like on the drill type shit, everybody on the drill type vibe. For real.
Why you feel that is?
I just feel like it became popular and motherfuckers just ran with the wave. Like, fuck it, that's what we gonna do type shit. Like, that's just, I can't really even speak for them because I don't do it. So it's like, I don't know why like a motherfucker really do it for real, but like I feel like that's what everybody doing. Everybody trying, you know, do that. You feel what I'm saying? So whatever worked for them, but I just never was on that. But like I said though, it'd be different for me though, cause like I'm old, but I'm not old, but I've been in it for a little minute. So like a lot of this shit be changing and I just be, that's why I said I'm like so repetitive and kind of closed in, and it be like changing and I don't be changing with it. Like sonically, musically, I be changing with it, but just me as a person, like I don't be wanting to do drill rap and da-da-da-da-da. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Coming up, like it was times where like motherfuckers had like vids and it'd be like, oh shit, damn, niggas putting the guns in the videos and da-da-da-da-da. We was never on that. You feel what I'm saying? Like even now, we was just never on that. Like that's just not what we be on. So but I also feel like that's because we came from a different era. You feel what I'm saying? So the era we came out, like even if I wanted to do that back then, a nigga be like, you bugging. I was bugging type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like times just changing. Like if I probably would have came out in this time, I probably would be on that. You feel what I'm saying? Just like keep it a being with you.
For sure. So how important would you say it is to remain true to your values, where you started from, and staying true to, like, you know what I'm saying, what you got in this shit with, what you started as musically wise and sonically?
I mean, I'm a firm like believer, like, yo, I'm gonna do what I want when I want it. So it's like when I want to. So like I'm not really into the jewelry and all that type shit. Like for real. Like I like to just make music type shit. Like I don't be with all that type shit. Like, and I got the money to do it. I just don't. You feel what I'm saying? So like I say all that to say, to answer your question, like over the time, like people be like, yo bro, get a watch, get a chain, get it, and I'm like, no, I'm doing what KUR want to do. Like that's what I always did. Like anything, like my whole time doing this shit, I always was the nigga like, yo, I'm doing what I want to do type shit.
That's real. So taking it back, when would you say you jumped off the porch with this shit?
Shit, probably like 2011, 2012. Yeah, like 2011, 2012. I graduated high school like 2012, so yeah, probably like 2012. I was fresh. Keep it a bean, I was fresh and wet behind the ears. I'd keep it a bean with you, bro. Like, I ain't know a lot of shit I, like, you know, grew to know. For real. Like, that's when I say, like, niggas might say, like, yo, I was 14, 15, but that wasn't my story. Like, my shit was like, yo, as soon as I graduated, I was in it, moving around type shit.
So what inspired you to start making music initially?
Niggas around my way, people around my neighborhood type shit. It was just like, yo, bro, you hard. I'm like, all right, bet. Like, niggas like, yo, I'll help you out a little bit with the stew and shit like that. And it was just like, all right, bet. Niggas like, yo, you hard. And that's kind of like all I ever really needed was a motherfucker to be like, yo, you hard, bro. And I'm like, all right, fuck it then. Come on, let's go. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's what it was. And I respected a lot of motherfuckers' opinion from my neighborhood. So it was like, they had tell a motherfucker, you trash. So it's like when niggas start telling me, yo, bro, you hot. I'm like, all right, bet. I know it's something there, and that's all I needed was just the something there. And then I ain't never looked back once the something there. I was just dropping tape after tape, leaving that shit at the gas station. It ain't even matter. Like I was just, you know, moving around for real.
Hell yeah. Let's talk about you coming from that era where niggas was putting out consistent music and consistent tapes and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what would that shit take? You know what I'm saying, back then? Because a lot of that shit would be foreign nowadays. Like, a lot of that work that was put in back then would be foreign as hell for a nigga to do now.
I say, like, even back then, I was always looking at it like, damn, what everybody doing, like, all right, I'm looking at what everybody doing and I'm like, damn, like, I gotta do something different. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, niggas got that pain, bro, but that pain, they not telling it. They like kind of filtering it. So I'm like, yo, when I come out, my fucking, everything I say gonna be from the heart, my truths. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless if people fuck with it or they don't fuck with it. I think that's like why people fucked with me. Cause I told shit that like I know other motherfuckers go through, but it was just like, I ain't saying that type shit. I ain't never give a fuck. I think that I started to give a fuck a little bit more now than I did before. You feel what I'm saying? Like once I kinda got, like, I had nothing to lose, so I ain't give a fuck who was listening to me back then. But once you start to gain fans, you be kinda trying to filter the shit like, I ain't trying to rub nobody the wrong way. Cause coming up, I done rubbed so many motherfuckers the wrong way. Growing up, you be like, man, I'm just trying to switch that shit and just, you feel what I'm saying? Not trying to rub motherfuckers the wrong way, cause I was good for that. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's what like separated me for real was the just telling my truths.
That's real.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I like to call that shit authentic pain.
Yeah,
you know
hell
what
yeah.
I'm saying?
For sure.
It's coming from you, from your point of view and like what you really went through.
Hell yeah.
So with that being said, how important is it that you keep your mental health intact at the same time while dealing with these hardships? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, that should be a roller coaster, bro, as far as like the mental health. Like some days you good, some days you not, some days you in the middle. You feel what I'm saying? And then it'd be like a thing where it'd be like, shit, keep it a beam, bro. Getting high don't always help. Like sometimes that shit make it worse for real. Like just the after. While you in it, you cool, but I'm saying like the after part, that shit had you moody, snapping. Sometimes that shit make whatever you're going through worse for real, make you feel it worse type shit. So that's what I say.
do you think it's important now that we have safe spaces where people, and especially black men, can vent about, you know what I'm saying, their mental health issues and shit that
No, I definitely think people need that. I feel like everybody going through stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know, one of the people on my team was like, bro, like you gotta remember, like, losing friends and da-da-da-da-da and shootings and da-da-da-da-da and all that shit, bro. The average person don't go through that. I had to stop and think like, damn, that's true. Like you probably really need to get some therapy, you feel what I'm saying? And that shit really be true, bro, because like, if you look at it, it don't matter who the motherfucker is, like everybody going through something, like it don't matter black, white, whoever, everybody going through something mental-wise, whatever, like even if they ain't showing it. So I think that like more people should talk about it, it'll probably be less, you feel, that's just my thoughts on it. Like if more motherfuckers talked about their problems, it'd be less problems if they talked about the problems. Like I feel like a lot of shit could be talked out. Motherfuckers just kind of be like, man, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I'm moving forward type shit, like I ain't, whatever. But I think that a lot of shit could like really be resolved or just, you know, make shit better if people talk about it. And I'm just speaking from a point where it's like, I ain't even saying I talk about it all the time. I'm just saying that I know I do gotta talk about it. So just the fact that I'm aware of it, it's like, all right, come on.
No, for real.
Yeah.
How hard would you say it is to make it out of Philly?
I feel like it was harder back then. Now I feel like in Philly now it's like, shit, all you gotta do is really just, you know, beef with a motherfucker or click up or whatever, however that shit go, you feel what I'm saying? A nigga like, yo, who bro, who them? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it was different back then because it wasn't no click up, it wasn't no da-da-da-da, it was like every man for theyself, who gonna get it, da-da-da-da-da. Now I kinda feel like it's easier, like, motherfuckers just start a problem with a nigga and it's kinda like, yo, shit just trickle down type shit, like, for real, for real.
What do you feel like is next for the city though?
My honest answer, bloodshed. That shit ain't gonna never like I be seeing like people be like, yo, we trying to make Philly like Atlanta and da-da-da-da-da. That shit ain't going. Everybody already stuck in their ways type shit. Like, everybody already feel how they feel. You feel what I'm saying? So I just be feeling like, man, that shit, it ain't like, I don't want to be the nigga that's like down in the shit, but it ain't no hope type shit. Like that shit gonna go on. It happened before me. It's gonna keep happening. Like that's, it's probably even worse now that like social media and all that type shit. Like motherfuckers be looking at and da 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 da. But that shit gonna just be 10 times worse for real, for real. So it's like,
what would you feel like it would take to bring unity back to the city?
Conversation, probably. Like just talk to a motherfucker. But then I know that from the flip side, like that's why I said I look at this shit from both sides, because I know some shit ain't worth talking about. You feel what I'm saying? So I always gotta look at it from both sides. Like I be getting this shit, but you feel what I'm saying? Like,
no, definitely.
I feel like, man, motherfuckers be already who they are. Like, motherfuckers be talking about Atlanta, but motherfuckers don't be understanding that, like, a lot of motherfuckers grew up with hospitality. How you doing? I'm gonna hold the door for you. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da, you feel what I'm saying? In Philly, it's like, know how you are what you are. You was born, you wasn't born that way, so you feel what I'm saying? You're not gonna come up that way. That's how I see it. Like, it's never gonna be like that, because that shit was instilled in people here, just Southern hospitality. That's a thing, like, you feel what I'm saying? Type shit. So I don't really see no unity with that shit, like, but that's just me talking on the real talk of it. But I'm saying, like, I still do what I can. You feel what I'm saying? So like if I see a young nigga coming up, it's like, all right, come on, bro. Like, I'll hop on the joint for free. It don't matter who you is. Come on, let's do it. And that's all I could do is my part. I can't do everybody's part, but I could do my part and continue to do my part. Like, yo, come on, you hot? From whoever in Philly, they'll tell you, bro, I done hopped on niggas verses for free. Like, you don't owe me shit, bro. You could make $1 billion tomorrow, bro, and don't ever spend back on me. I won't care, bro. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, type shit, because that's what I can do. Like, all I can do is what I can do. So I just try to create unity by just extending my hand. That's the first step, like extending my hand. Like, for real, if I just posted a nigga on my story yesterday, like, I ain't charged that nigga. It was just like, come on, like, I fuck with the song, let's do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't to get nothing in return. I don't care. Like, anybody who know me, I've been this way. You feel what I'm saying? So
for sure,
that's just how I am.
So how did it make you feel to get recognition from the biggest nigga in the city, Meek Mill?
That shit was dope. Bro been showing me love though. So like, just for the deal to work out, that was just green. But bro been showing me love. I started rapping 2012. Bro showed me love 2013. That was like fresh as soon as he heard me. Like, yo, who bro? Da-da-da-da-da. I still got the tweet saved on my phone type shit. So it's like, it been years just, you know, supportive. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And I take that like, all right, if a nigga supporting me, I'm gonna go and support the next nigga. All I can do is what I can do. I can't go tell a nigga to go support X, Y, and Z, but all I could do is what I could do. So I ain't never tripping.
That's real.
Yeah.
So what's your relationship like to this day? You know what I'm saying? Now that you Dream Chasers official, you know what I'm saying? Like, now that you're under the umbrella, what's some of the words of advice, words of advice Meek done gave, you know what I'm saying? Some game, some wisdom.
Just keep going. Don't stop. Like, don't get to this moment to stop. You feel what I'm saying? That's one of the things I, say that he said to me, like, don't get to this moment to stop. Just keep the shit going. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Keep it going. Like, for real. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Keep believing in yourself. That's one thing about me. I believe in myself first. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going to get it. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't never tripping.
Bro, I felt like it was a point in time, I feel like you was putting out a tape every month.
No bullshit.
Like, bro, what?
Like, no bullshit. Like, my team would tell you, like, I'm super, damn, we dropped that a week ago. Can we put something else out type shit? Like, I'm big on that. Like, I don't even give it a chance to digest. I don't care. I want that shit out tomorrow. Let's do it. Let's put a tape out right now. You feel me? Because I record so much. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even be having I don't even do nothing for real. If you think about it, I only really record. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, record. Get dressed, record. Get fly, record. You feel what I'm saying? Like, every single day. So, like, that shit just different.
Straight like that. I remember when I first turning on your tapes and shit back in the day, you was the first person to put me on like Marley Rock production and shit back in the day.
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure.
So how did y'all two end up linking up and shit?
Shit, bro just sent me some beats. I just was like, yo, this hard. This is around the time probably like my first Marley song I put out, Meek had put up. You feel what I'm saying? This around the time I was doing industry beats or other motherfuckers beats. I'm like, I need some original beats, dog. God damn. That nigga sent them joints. He sent the pack. He was sending them joints crazy, like pack. And I'm like, all right, bet. And then I go in and then one of his beats I put Uzi on, and then it just became like a thing, like a sound. We just, one hand wash the other type shit. So shout out to Marley, shout out to Uzi.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
So how would you say y'all relationship, all three of y'all, is today?
It's green now. You know what I mean? Like whatever, like, cause you gotta think, bro, like, something bound to happen when you cool with a nigga for years. That's like if you with your man, whatever type shit. Like something bound to happen, somebody bound to rub somebody the wrong way or whatever. It's miscommunication, whatever, da. But I feel like, man, long as you get back, whatever it was, that shit ain't about shit if y'all could get back. You feel what I'm saying? And we all got back. So I feel like that's what really mattered for real.
Sure.
Like anything else is like, man, that's for the kids. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit. Like,
so we can see all three of y'all working again in the future?
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure.
Nah, the streets need that. That'll
Yeah, hell yeah.
So let's talk about the Hood Over EP, man.
Yeah.
What about this project is different from all thousands once you put it out, you know what I'm saying, over the time?
I just think I did it different. It was just, I never put a holdover really tape out for real. So I just think I did it different this time. It was like, all right, come on. Let's do it. Then I put the For My Fame joint on there. That was, nobody never heard that. So that was like, you could check that out type shit and whatever, but I think like, I know motherfuckers was like, yo, like, most of the songs was already out type shit, but it was like more like I wanted all of my shit under one channel. My team wanted all my shit under one channel because it's like I was dropping so many throwaways, it was scattered all around, so I think it makes sense for us to just put it in one thing and then, use that as the holdover until we come with that real product type shit, so.
That's real.
Yeah.
So out of all the music that you released before, prior to this project, what is that you want listeners to understand and know about this one?
I say probably like I never gave up type shit. Like that's what I say. I never gave up. Like when motherfuckers hear me, I want them to know like, damn, that nigga's still going. Because like I said, I'm not that old, but I'm old. So it's like, motherfucker look at it like, damn, bro, still flaming shit. And that's what I want people to listen to this shit like, damn, he's still going. Like that motherfucker was going 7 years ago. He's still going. Yeah. And even if it take brick by brick or whatever, bro, like I'm cool with that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like I'm cool with that. Like, everything I ever got was organic. I never paid for nothing. I never, whatever, you feel what I'm saying? So it was just like, I'm cool with the step by step, the brick by brick type vibe. I'm cool with that.
Hell yeah. I think it's cool that you came from the era when niggas was really rapping outside and shit.
Yeah.
Cause that way you can see that mentality in you still to this day. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a hunger still.
Yeah, for sure,
so now that we, you know what I'm saying, 10 years in, you know what I'm saying, where we going for the next 10 years? Where we see ourselves in the next 10?
Just progressing. Sometimes like I be scared of my own growth. or I'll be like holding myself back. Cause it'd be like the tools be there and I'd be so stuck on like, I ain't fucking with that, you feel what I'm saying? Like I'm cool, I'm quick to say it don't matter who it is, bro. Like it could be the biggest motherfucker, whatever. If I feel like it's gonna be some politics, it's gonna be weird, I'm staying at the curb. And I think that since I'm already putting that bad energy out there, it's like, sometimes you just gotta really go and figure the shit out when you get there. But that's just all shit I'm learning, cause if you ask me, bro, like, I ain't going unless, like, for example, let's say like it's an event, a rapper event, Shit, the only way you getting me to go, bro, is if you Uber come into my crib to grab me, and I know for sure, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't be liking you gotta call motherfuckers and I don't be fucking with that. It just be a lot of politics that I don't be wanting to do, but I'd rather stay at the crib. And I think that I be making it bigger than what it is, for real, if we being like straight up. Like, cause sometimes you get there and it don't be no politics. And it's like, damn, I was in my head. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit. So
I feel that too.
It's like a balance, for real. Sometimes you be like, damn, them niggas might act weird. And the whole time they didn't act weird. You feel what I'm saying? So I think it's a balance you gotta try to find. Cause if you ask me, I think everybody weird, bro. Yeah. Like, fuck out of here type shit. Like, so that's like the balance I'm trying to find.
That's real.
Yeah.
Any last words and shout outs?
You already know what it is, man. It's Young 7'9". Shout out Vernon Road. Shout out Uptown. Shout out Philly, man. Shout out off the porch. You already know how we doing it. Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to my guys, my team. You already know how we doing it. It's Young 7'9".
Gang. Appreciate having you on the porch today, KUR.
Hell yeah. You already know what it is, bro. It's DC 7'9". Let's get it.
For sure.
No question, I got the bars, I be flaming, no question, I'm going hard. This for Jamie, I think about Coop and how he be on Tanny, no question, this shit was all for the fam.